Okay, as I was saying in some of my previous videos, I will stop and talk to people about their cars because they're cars that I like, that I'm interested in. And I spotted this and I actually almost ran across the field to see it. This is a Bricklin. I am not kidding you. This is a Bricklin. You just don't see them. And this is Mike?
Yep.
The owner. Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. So tell us what you have here.
It's 75 Bricklin, so it's the Ford 351 powered.
Yeah.
Which I feel is a little better than the AMC motor, but.
Did it come original with an AMC motor?
74s did, and then 75s they sourced Ford motors.
Okay,
So
smart move.
Yep. So this is a later model 75. This is towards the end of the production because they made less than 2,900 of these.
Wow.
So mine's up in their like 2,100 range. So
Yeah.
this has the air door system versus hydraulics, and a lot of the better parts on it.
Yeah.
It originally was safety orange, and somebody painted it back in the 70s yellow.
Now, if I'm remembering correctly too, wasn't originally the color was just infused into the plastic body?
Yep, so the body panels are actually made of acrylic plastic.
Right.
And they were molded in color.
Yes.
So if I sanded off the yellow paint, it would be orange again.
Right.
So, and I believe the mileage is accurate on this car, so it's less than 8,000 original miles.
So what attracted you to the Bricklin?
I like to be the only guy with a car to show and stuff. Like I like to have the weirdest car.
Well, your buddy's got the DeLorean.
Yep.
So.
But they made more DeLoreans than Bricklins.
Yeah.
They made almost 10,000 DeLoreans. So they're actually more common. But
what else are you going to do to the car? Are you going to keep it just the way that it is, or?
for the time being, it's going to. I actually really want to modernize it.
Uh-huh.
I would love to do modern engine and drivetrain, you know, modern electronics, air conditioning, stuff like that. So it's more of a daily driver.
Well, the body looks straight. It looks like it's in excellent condition.
Yes.
So it's just cosmetic stuff.
Yes.
Look at that.
The story that I've gotten is this car. So the car was originally painted yellow for a photo shoot for Penthouse magazine.
Interesting.
Yep. And then it spent most of its life in a museum. So that's the reason it's so nice, because most of these things, I guess the bodies were pretty warped on because they didn't handle it being out in the sun and the heat very well.
Yeah, good point.
So this thing's been sheltered its whole life. I mean, this paint job was done in '77.
Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, and it's just single stage. So, but
Oh, nice. You left the cassette deck in it too. That's a nice touch.
yeah, the interior I haven't even touched yet. Like, I need to get new carpet for it and do a few things, but yeah, it's otherwise it's all basically untouched.
It's funny. This back bumper looks just like a steel beam.
And you recognize the taillights?
Ah, same on the Pantera, isn't
They
it?
are.
Interesting.
So when they were just sculpting the Bricklin, they had a Pantera sitting right next to it where they were sculpting it because the designer of the Pantera was helping design this.
Smart move.
And they just took the taillights off the Pantera.
Well, why not? I think Pantera, De Tomaso took them off of something else. You know.
Yeah, well, they were, was it like 4 different cars or something have these particular taillights?
Yeah.
So yes.
Interesting. Gosh, now that you say it, you're absolutely right. They look completely identical.
Yeah.
What an amazing car. Well, what got you into cars to begin with? I mean,
My dad, we grew up with cars. My dad built custom show vans.
yeah.
So we always had custom vans, and he loved Mopars.
Ah,
So growing up, Chargers, Superbirds,
everybody has their
Challengers,
favorites.
like
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, and then like he's owned a Corvette his whole life.
Yeah.
He's had Mustangs. So
Yeah.
naturally, I was gonna be a car guy.
Yeah. Well,
I like weird cars. Like I like to be the only person. So I collect Pontiac Fieros also. So
Oh.
I have a collection of those, and like I'm the only guy that ever drives one of those too.
yeah. What else have you got?
Right now, that's not much.
Bricklin, Fiero.
Yeah, right now that's all I do have. Nothing else interesting, unfortunately.
It's funny too because I tend to gravitate towards I've got a Pantera over there, so I tend to gravitate towards different and odd too. So I'm totally with you on that. And I love the Fiero.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice one. But Dad got you into it though, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's great.
I grew up around cars. I mean, that was it. That was just part of life.
And now look at you.
Yeah. Well, I've been building cars my whole life too. You name it, I'll build it. I've built a few like replica movie cars too. Like I built an Ecto 1.
Oh, fun! Oh, cool.
I'm gonna build another one. I got a Batmobile at home.
Yeah. You
So-
saw the Star Wars speeder
Yep.
right over here. So.
So, pop the hood if you want.
Oh yeah, please.
So everything under the hood here is basically untouched. Original.
351 Cleveland.
Yep.
Great motor.
It's a 351 Windsor actually. Not the
Ah,
Cleveland.
okay.
So,
I'm a Cleveland in the Pantera.
yep. Unfortunately, we didn't get the better motor in this one, but yeah. Otherwise,
Still,
everything's still completely untouched.
Hey, Windsor Cleveland still is a really solid power plant.
Yep. And it's funny because you got the Ford AC compressor on here, but the rest of the AC system's all AMC.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I think sometimes they just cobble them together with whatever parts they
Exactly.
can get,
And then because the system on the air doors are pneumatic, this is your vacuum air pump.
Oh,
So it uses vacuum diaphragm to fill the air tank to control the doors. So
that's easy to fix.
yeah, I need to put a pump on it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put an electric pump on it because it takes you got to drive the car for 10 minutes to pump it up again.
I love it. You can't shut the door for a while or open it
can't
back
open
up
the door.
again. Yeah.
These doors are really heavy, so if
You-
run up
you're
there,
in.
It sucks.
Yeah, and then they had to do these big safety bumpers, Amazing.
I got
Well,
the headlights leak a little bit, so I got them stuck down right now.
but do they still pop up
They
and go
pop
back
up,
down?
And they got the giant round headlights
Yeah.
on, so it looks so weird sticking up.
Yeah. Same with the Pantera.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. Well, like I said, when I saw this, I just about jogged across the field here because I recognized it, and I'd be willing to bet most people don't recognize it.
Yeah.
But
I get everywhere I go, people ask me what it is.
Yeah.
And I try to tell them it's a Bricklin. They have no idea.
Yep.
You have to explain a whole story about it because nobody knows.
Yeah.
At least with a DeLorean,
Yeah.
people know what that is.
Exactly.
This they don't.
Yeah. Love the broom handle there too. So
Yeah, unfortunately, I
Nice
got
touch.
to rebuild there.
Nice touch.
I got to rebuild the doors. So I figured it's much cooler to have it sit there with the doors open.
You bet. Absolutely. Wow. Man, oh man, thanks for taking the time to talk to me about this because this is just.
Yeah, no problem.
I just love it. It really got my attention, and I think it's an unheralded classic,
Yes.
an absolute classic.
And that is what I like to do. Is I just I want to own the cars that everybody else kind of forgot about.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. Love it.
I don't want to show up to a show with a Corvette or a Mustang. I want to have something fun.
Everybody's got those.
Yeah, exactly.
Dig it. Well, thanks for talking to us about it, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Thanks for your time.
Yep.